Hello everyone, I am Fatheena, a student pursuing MBA from Taylor's University. As a part of our program, we were given the module Strategy and Innovation. In this module, I'm going to discuss about the individual assignment that was assigned to us, which talks about Sun Tzu's philosophy and the organizational analysis of this philosophy in today's business world. So in the assignment, the first task that was given to us was to interpret the Sun Tzu's quote from his book, The Art of War. So this passage or the quote was taken from chapter 6, which talks about the concept of fullness and emptiness. So the quote says now an army may be likened to water, for just as flowing water avoids the height and hastens to the lowlands, so an army avoids strength and strike weaknesses. So to understand and interpret into the business world, it is first important for us to know what this quote actually means. So let us break this quote into phrases. The phrase, for just as flowing water avoids the height and hastens to lowland, shows that water does not put much effort. It tries to adapt into the environment, just like how an army should adapt to its enemy's stand and how it should put low effort to succeed and fight against its enemy. The next phrase, so an army avoids strength and strike weaknesses, shows the concept of efficiency and finding a path of least resistance. Sun Tzu here says that an army should not directly confront its enemy. Instead, it should find its weaknesses and attack on its weaknesses so that the opponent may be defeated in an easy way and the army will be able to access its opponent with very low efforts. As said earlier, Sun Tzu's quote talks about adaptability, flexibility, and also strategic positioning. So how does this quote connect to the business world? In today's world, everything is changing rapidly due to globalization, digital transformation, customers' demands and expectations. So, to meet up with all these factors, it is important for today's businesses to cope up with different types of challenges as well as to create a long term competitive advantage in their field. So it is said that if the philosophy of Sun Tzu, that is adaptability, strategic positioning, and flexibility, will enable the business world to tackle the challenges that they go through rapidly and succeed in their field, and especially to create a competitive advantage which will give them a bigger position in the market and help them to create a unique stand in the whole marketplace. Let us break down each factors that was given by Sun Tzu into the business world. So first let us talk about adaptability and flexibility. So as I said before, there are many factors that tells the business to change rapidly or to bring up a new plan into their approach. This is due to digital transformation, introduction of artificial intelligence, and more expectations from customers. So, in this arena where every factor is important and the business needs to come up with a new strategy, it is important for them to adapt to these changes. So, just like Sun Tzu said that how the water gets adapted to the environment with low efforts, the businesses need to think of proactive approaches rather than a reactive approach. It means that an organization tends to succeed more when it does not have a rigid plan but an adaptive plan. So, an organization and the leader should be enabled to create proactive decision based on the changes that is happening. So this would support the organizational success and also will help the firm to respond to the market quickly. The next factor that talks about Sun Tzu's philosophy is strategic positioning. Strategic positioning is a very important factor in the business. Organizations have internal capabilities as well as external capabilities, and it is important for the organization to understand the abilities of their competitor organization to secure a competitive advantage in the market. So here in strategic positioning, in my report, I have also tried to connect it with Potter's five forces. Potter's five forces explains the forces that will enable the industry to create a competitive advantage in the market. These forces include competitive rivalry, new entrants, supplier power, buyer power, and helping firms. This is basically to create a competitive advantage through strategy. So just like Sun Tzu said, how to create a strategic positioning is by taking a path of least resistance. Going through the path that is least expected by your competitors would give you a unique stand in the market and also help you to create a competitive advantage. The last topic that connects with Sun Tzu's philosophy in the organization is innovation strategy. Innovation plays a major role in an organization because with growing demands from customers, it is important to satisfy the customers through innovative ways. And also, there has been a lot of market gaps which is created by larger competitors in the marketplace. So it is important to come up with innovative ideas to tackle all these issues and also to attack the weaknesses of the organization of its competitors and its organization. So in my report, in this innovation strategy, I also connected with disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation is an innovation which majorly targets the neglected customers in the market. This explains Sun Tzu's philosophy of avoiding strength and attacking the weakness of its competitor. So this will enable them to succeed in their market and also to create a competitive advantage along with filling the market gaps that is created by its larger competitors as we are exploiting their opportunity by taking up and attacking their weaknesses. Now, all these factors of adaptability, flexibility, innovation strategy, as well as strategic positioning and Sun Tzu's philosophy is applied to an organization. Here I have taken the organization Tesla. Tesla is a multinational electric vehicle company which was founded by Elon Musk in 2003. So Tesla actually entered into the market by introducing electric vehicle rather than traditional car companies. This shows the organization how it has applied Sun Tzu's principle of avoiding strength and attacking the weaknesses. In the era where all the markets thought that electric vehicles was a non-profitable business which would create a lot of losses and expensive, Tesla took a risk and started manufacturing electric vehicles rather than manufacturing traditional automobile cars like its competitors. This created a long-term success for the organization and also made Tesla much more stronger than its competitors. With Tesla investing more on electric vehicles, charging infrastructure, battery, innovation, and clean energy policies, it has maintained a competitive advantage through innovation. Also, through this competitive advantage, it was able to expand its firms into Asia, Europe, North America, and create a stand in the global market. The strategic advantage of Tesla taking up this risk is that it has focused on electric vehicles and sustainability rather than focusing on fuel powered vehicles, which give more profit to the organization. So, introducing advanced batteries and autonomous driving technology has brought more customers into the market, which was neglected by its large competitors. And also, Tesla tries to integrate digital technology with its car engineering, making it unique in the market. So, it has created a policy and a strategy of sustainable transportation, which has attracted many new customers in the market and also ensures long-term success rate for the organization, as sustainability and environmental standards are going to be the long-term goal in a global era. Though Tesla has achieved its organizational goals and managed to create a competitive advantage in the global market, it is important for us to know that there were many challenges that Tesla faced through. With the introduction of EV vehicles in the market, Tesla started to come up with many competitors who have started larger investments in electric vehicles inspired by the success of Tesla. And also, there were many operational and technological risks that Tesla faced, which which made Tesla to concentrate more on quality control and digital leadership. But however, to overcome all these risks, Tesla continues its investment in batteries, advanced technologies, and autonomous driving so that it strives to be the best electric vehicle manufacturer around the globe. To mention, the success of Tesla is also due to the leadership of Elon Musk. Elon Musk had a strategic vision and he promoted the innovation strategy in his organization. He encouraged proactive planning, strong execution of high risk innovation. With many factors that is changing rapidly around the globe, like introduction of artificial AI, globalization, and advanced technology, he invested highly in all these factors, which helped Tesla to remain the most successful organization in the automobile industry and stay ahead of its competitors. To conclude, I would like to say that Tesla is a perfect organizational analysis for Sun Tzu's principle of avoiding strength and attacking the weaknesses. In the era of fuel-powered vehicles, Tesla managed to create and manufacture electric vehicle which was avoided by most of its competitors due to pricing strategies as well as unprofitability. But Tesla managed to take up the risk and came up with many strategies that helped it succeed in its field and create a unique position in the marketplace. So, Sun Tzu's philosophy of knowing the weaknesses of your enemy to exploit their opportunity plays a very vital role in the business world, and it acts as a guide to many organizations as well as the emerging businesses in the world. Thank you.